to pretend to be a 9-year-old girl. The woman wrapped her chest with a white cloth. A few days ago, Ellie was still locked in a mental hospital because she suffered from dwarfism, so the 31-year-old Ellie looked like a child. Ellie had escaped from the mental hospital many times, but fortunately she was caught every time. To prevent Ellie from escaping, the doctors locked her in a ward full of surveillance, but still could not stop her from breaking out. This security guard delivered packages to Ellie every day.
You're on time.
This time he gave Ellie a dress. Seeing Ellie so happy, the man felt a strange throbbing in his heart. Ellie seemed to see through the man's thoughts. She slowly approached the man, then she kissed the ribbon, and slowly stretched out her hands, watching the man personally put the ribbon on her. Ellie was very satisfied.
I want to do something nice for you. You can come in.
The man thought Ellie was interested in him, so he carelessly walked into the ward. Then Ellie stood on the chair, gently caressing the man's body. While he was enjoying it, Ellie took the institution keys from the man. After coaxing the man to sleep, Ellie quickly packed her things. Then she used the keys to open the hospital's main gate. With her familiarity of the hospital, she perfectly avoided the staff. But just as she was about to leave, the guard discovered her. Luckily, Ellie had a lunatic by her side. This lunatic obeyed Ellie completely.
Do you want some candy?
And so Ellie walked out of the mental hospital. That night, the psychiatrist happened to leave work and drive home. She unsuspectingly drove back to her doorstep. But just as she was about to enter the house, the car trunk suddenly opened. The psychiatrist was very frightened. She feared Ellie might be hiding in the car, but when the psychiatrist went to check, she found the trunk was empty. Just as she breathed a sigh of relief, the next second, Ellie appeared at the doctor's house to live a happy life. Ellie opened the doctor's computer, carefully searching for missing girls from recent years. Finally, Ellie found one about her age, a girl who looked very similar to her. So Ellie put on children's clothes again. She was going to impersonate that girl to prevent the hospital from finding her. Before leaving, Ellie deliberately put the doctor to sleep. Then she pretended to be in a park to attract the police's attention.
Sweetheart, what is your name?
My name is Esther.
The girl Ellie chose was named Esther. Her parents were famous American painters. Her brother John was a professional fencer. Because of Esther's disappearance, their family relationship became very strained. But one day the police suddenly came to them. It turned out the police found their daughter Esther in Russia. 4 years ago, their daughter mysteriously disappeared. The police suspected she had been trafficked. For 4 years there had been no news of Esther. They never expected she would be found today by American police.
Sweetie, it's Mommy.
Ellie threw herself into her mother's arms like a child. On the way home, Mother Lucy began to test Ellie. She first introduced the father Alan, then introduced her brother John, and finally the grandmother.
Oh, I can't wait to see her.
No, sweetie. She passed. Remember?
Realizing she had shown a flaw, Ellie immediately pretended to go to the bathroom. She vented her anger recklessly in the bathroom, then returned to her seat looking obedient. After they arrived in America, Lucy deliberately removed Ellie's hat. Just as she was about to remove Ellie's necklace, Ellie grabbed Lucy's hand. It turned out there were deep scars on Ellie's neck. Although Lucy had many doubts, for the sake of her husband Alan, she did not press further. By then Alan and John were already waiting at the airport. His beloved daughter had finally returned. Alan kindly embraced Ellie, but John beside them was very shocked. The next day, Lucy took Ellie to see a psychiatrist. Although she was very familiar with the doctor, Ellie still worried about being exposed.
Do you remember what I told you when we first began our sessions? I told you if I ask any questions that make you uncomfortable, we'll stop.
Ellie knew the doctor was testing her. She needed something else to cover it up. When she saw the parrot, Ellie instantly came up with an idea.
Do you want to play, Sydney? I think Sydney wants to play with you. Hello? I remember you.
Her actions gave the doctor a bold guess, so the doctor decided to talk to Lucy alone, to eavesdrop on their conversation. Ellie went to the neighboring office. She pretended to spill the doctor's milk tea. While the doctor was cleaning her clothes, Ellie began eavesdropping on Lucy and the doctor. It turned out they both suspected Ellie was impersonating Esther, and the parrot in the doctor's office was not the Shenny Ellie mentioned. To avoid being exposed, Ellie collapsed on the floor, pretending she had been bullied, and so they left the hospital smoothly. But on the way home, Ellie suddenly noticed the police were secretly taking photos of her. This scene made Ellie very frightened. She would never allow anyone to ruin her life.